I don't really think it's a definition.
Honestly, don't think love exists.
I mean, and it's
I think
funny.
it
really
exists,
think-
but I think it's more than one definition. If they
there's
are
so many definitions. The bad part is that the dictionary don't even have a certain definition for it. Love is so
Love
tricky, and we
I
don't
think
even.
it exists.
I mean, it exists.
I really think it's like a little piece of false information that's been
a
put
fragment in your brain.
everyone's mind from the time they were little up until now that you love.
So, okay.
Love. This word is thrown around everywhere.
So
Just
if
like
you-
they lie to us saying fucking.
Wait.
What's
So
that man name that they
if
say,
you don't believe in love, that it don't exist, why do you tell your parents you love them?
Like he said, it was put into your brain since you was a child.
But you do love your parents.
I mean, it's
Whatever
probably
love
sometimes
is,
it's not even love.
That feeling of caring for that person,
I
worrying
care for
about
my parents.
worrying
deeply.
about whether something happened to them when your heart like gets sore with something bad, the feelings, the
That's
crying,
love.
all of that, the feelings,
That's
the
what I'm
crying,
saying.
all of that
Love
is
is so
love.
tricky.
That's
You got
love.
everybody
The feeling, the
associating
crying, all that
love.
stuff.
I think love is like the most precious thing in the world, and then again, it's like the most worst thing.
That's
It's-
two
it's
definitions.
two
That's,
things.
that's
That's what I'm
like a
saying.
yin and a yang. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's
gotta be
darkness
two.
and lightness with it. And everybody say, well, which is love? Pain. Everybody loosely associate love with pain. Why
Well, you
is
can't
it?
discover love until you have
That
that pain.
pain.
Because that pain, if you don't love somebody, they're not gonna put you in pain. You're not gonna be able to feel. You're gonna be like, okay, whatever. He just did this so fucking.
But why though? You know what I'm saying? Like Dwayne said, it's very loosely, and this is feel like it's something that's just implanted in you.
Yeah,
Like
from the time you were little, and it just like it's just used everywhere. That's why I don't.
When you
I
cry,
don't
when
use
you
it.
cry
Ooh, I
for
don't
somebody
use
you care for, when you sit there and constantly.
That don't mean nothing
That's
though,
pain.
because
That's
you can
language.
not
you can
just
see
crying. Let me finish. Not just crying. When you sitting there thinking for that person, when you sitting there worrying about if this person got home safe, if this person is okay and stuff, and you can feel like what they feel. That's
So
love.
what about people think that shit that happened on the news? Some people cry about that and feel for the person. Like say somebody
that love?
somebody got kidnapped, a little baby, like the little.
That you
Remember
don't
when the
know.
mother
You don't know the
so
child.
her daughter.
But now you
a lot of
crying.
people was crying
Well,
and
that's
worrying
still
about that.
feelings. That's
But
feelings.
that's not
love.
But that's not love.
That's
They
not
don't love that
love,
little girl,
but that's not love. But we
they
not
feel
talk,
for her.
we not talking about them. We talk about relationship wise.
Okay, we were talking about love.
Yeah, but we're talking about in relationships.
It's love is love.
Yeah.
I think love is a
We basically we're actually trying to find a definition.
There's
for
no
love.
definition of love.
It isn't. I think love is just basically
The
an
definition
infatuation.
of love is you. The definition.
Okay. Like I said, I think love is part
Love
of
you, Brandy.
infatuation. Is infatuation is always infatuation.
Love.
Because in order for me to actually get into the quote unquote word love, I have to be infatuated with you to know more about you, to actually be with you, to actually have sex with you, to like you, show you my body of all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's more of an infatuation. And that's why I said lust is always in it, because in order for me to lust over you, I gotta actually like you somehow, some way. Like when we all go up for celebrities like Trey Songz, we all like, ooh, bitch, what would you do?
I love him.
And
Right.
move forward his body right now.
And everybody,
That word.
and everybody be like, oh, I love him. How do you love this man
Don't
and
know
you don't know nothing about him? All he do is talk about
I don't
sex.
love him. I don't know him. I
That's
just
what
think
I'm
he's
saying.
cute.
I mean, it's infatuation. So
Well,
that,
my opinion is different. I believe love.
I
exists.
believe love.
I believe it's-
I
I
believe,
believe-
I
in
believe
love
it's real
too.
because if I'm sitting here feeling what I'm feeling, heartbroken and all of this joy and everything, and worrying about if this person's okay, and worry about what they doing 24/7, that's love. Because if I don't love you, I'm not gonna give a shit what you do.
That's being-
I don't
that's
know.
I mean, that's true
that's being
too. That's what I'm
deranged.
saying. It's not that I'm not a
Just
firm
a person
believer
that you
of
love.
love, but I feel as though if we try to put love into words, we're not going to get nowhere. We're going to sit here
We're
argue
gonna sit here
about-
all night and talk
with
about
crying.
love.
Oh my God, I'm hurt. I gotta die before I actually love somebody. I mean, it's all part of this whole thing called infatuation. That's why I'm gonna loosely use infatuation for love, because that's all it is.
I just won't use love.
You know what?
Not being able to be without that person.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm having.
Not able to get your dick sucked on a Friday.
I'm thinking about changing this topic real quick because we're never going to find a
So,
definition about love.
Well, I feel this also we're in a relationship, and we're basically that leads up to infatuation from a friendship. You know what I'm saying? So I think we all agree on that one. Gotcha.
All right. Well, I'm going to go off topic with relationships. Everything.
You always do.
I want to know what. I want to get everybody's definition of a faggot. I mean, let me say my definition of a faggot. A faggot is somebody that's very raunchy,
I was gonna
very
say the same
cruddy,
word.
crafty, stuff like that. People look at faggots as feminine, loud, blah 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 blah.
That's not a
So
faggot.
that's not a faggot. Like, okay, people could be feminine. Some people are feminine. Some people act feminine. Some people just do it for entertainment. You know, laugh and stuff, blah blah blah. And then some people are just real with it. A faggot is somebody who do devious things and stuff like that. And when people look at our videos, they say those faggots. Like,
That's another word.
we're not
Well-
faggots. If I'm a faggot, I wouldn't have a job. I wouldn't be living in my own place. I don't go out stealing and doing shit like that. So that's not. I'm not a faggot.
Yeah, faggot is
Well-
another word that's used loosely.
Let's talk about
Faggot
what
is-
faggot is, and let's talk about where it derived
No,
from.
but some people
A
look at us.
faggot
and
is
call us
literally
faggots
called a
because-
bundle of sticks, and the reason why it was called a bundle of sticks because in the Salem witchcraft they
Oh,
actually
yeah, I remember
had
that's
burned
true.
people who had same sex and burned them under the bag of stuff. Oh, sorry,
Bundle of
the
sticks.
bundle of sticks and burnt them and called them faggots because they were burned under the fag.
I always
So-
was told that faggots were a machine. My aunt told me. She said faggot. Faggot is a machine. So you can't fucking run.
I mean, other words of where they usually say fag at England, British. I mean,
Faggot.
fag, which is a
Yeah,
cigarette.
faggot.
Yeah, faggot is a cigarette.
Faggot.
Some things we look at and people stereotype gay male, homosexual men as
As
faggots,
faggots.
which is very inappropriate in a way.
I mean, I've been told on this video that I've been acting like a faggot on our shows.
I mean, it is called the gay view.
It's the
it's
gay.
our gay book.
I know.
I mean, it is our gay point of view.
I just want to clarify this with the world. I'm not a faggot. This is inter-fucking-tainment. Like, this is like
We are not faggots. We all
Exactly.
have things going on with
I
each
mean, I
other.
suck a dick once or twice, but
But I'm not a
I
But
ain't
faggot.
this
not a
don't
faggot.
this don't make us faggots because we're acting
We're
feminine
gay
and
now.
loud and gay on the show. This is
That's
entertainment.
because we're comfortable.
We're-
Like we said
Like,
before.
not even
We're having
comfortable.
fun. We're not fag. That still don't make us faggots. Or oh, I saw you acting like a fag. What?
What does a faggot
I
act like?
But I
Yeah.
mean, it falls down to, does that offend you? That offend you?
That kind of do offend me because I don't like that.
well, we
word.
know we got a
It
civil rights
personally
bill
don't
passed.
offend me.
Yes, we do.
We have a civil rights bill passed.
I really
That's
don't like
actually
that word.
discrimination. I mean, it's been discrimination for years, but now the law says
What if,
it's a.
what if somebody that's straight just walk past you and say, "Look at that fucking faggot"?
But what are we gonna say that? Look at that fucking hetero. Like,
Well, if it don't offend you,
I don't offend. It
but if
doesn't
it don't
offend you.
offend you, you wouldn't even say your
No,
father.
but he's
Sticks
calling
and
me,
stones.
he's still nevertheless he's calling me a name. It's
Sticks
no
and
shade.
stones.
You're calling me a name. That's just like calling me a homo. That's fucking homo. Okay, your father.
But I
It
hate
doesn't
when you know
offend
what
me
makes me
personally.
mad when another gay person call you a faggot
Faggot.
just for you doing a show for entertainment. I don't understand. That really bothers
That's
me.
we talked about that too. Why
Yeah,
gays
but I mean,
have so
it
much
personally,
rivalry
like I said,
with
it
each
just
other.
it's all in the matter is if it offends you or not. Because me, I've been called a faggot too many times in my life, but even let it to where I'm at now, and a point in my life where I'm at now, for even to let it bring me down or offend me. So I just brush it off like, okay, I'm a faggot and so are you. Whatever you define a faggot, I'm that, and so is you and your mother and your great grandmother.
And your dead folks.
Those two.
look, I just say I don't like you and your whole fucking bloodline.
There
Keep
you
it
go.
moving.
And
But I don't-
Irvin Horseshoe came right now.
I mean, they
I love it.
worse. I mean, my whole.
I love it.
I'm about to
being
get a
called
shirt
faggot
that just
because
says
clearly you noticed me to call me a faggot. You
Mhm.
noticed me out
I
of your
stand out in the
day
crowd.
to look at me and say, "Ew, faggot."
I
I might
I
be
took-
making your day very
It's no
happy.
shade. I took the time out of your breath enough for you to say, "Oh, look at that
Look at
faggot."
that faggot.
I'm gonna get a shirt that says faggot.